You know, even if we were on the moon, you know, like a place with no gravity, I would totally still fall for you. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Radiant Tale. This episode's gonna be a little bit short. I'm really sorry about that. Some editing stuff is happening, and I'm gonna try and fix it, but it means that my content needs to be... Anyways, just this episode, I promise, and then we'll return back to our scheduled programming. Hearing the Freeman's welcome, we remained in high spirits as we chatted while disembarking. I'm excited. The city of love, huh? We'd heard the inconsiderate, egocentric people were here on the rise here, but so far, it seemed like a wonderful city. Considering the proposal earlier, and the superstition about the underwater park, love seems like a theme that the people of this city would resonate easily with. But love, romance, that's pretty tough. I lacked an experience, so I couldn't spontaneously come up with ways of expressing this topic. Okay. Let's think about this again after I learn a little bit more about the city. Sounds good, Tafalia. Is this where our romances will shine? The next day came around. After we finished breakfast, I got the ball rolling. So, guys, about our plans from today onward. Split up to investigate the city, right? After all, we didn't manage to find any issues from what we saw yesterday. Yeah. It seems like a wonderful place, and the citizens didn't seem to be doing anything crazy at all, so... Wait, the fort? What? Oh, it's nothing but... You've never been so proactive about things before, so I know. You're an imposter, aren't you? The disguise would be too immaculate for him to be an imposter, but I cannot deny that accusation with conviction either. Did you fall in the water last night, get baptized, and come back as a saint before or something? You a rude bunch. Don't even dare to call me that. You want me to do things alone? I'll gladly take you up on the offer. I was only surprised, that's all. I didn't mean it any other way. I'd be very glad if you keep this trend up. He probably wants to thank us for our success in Cultura. You're actually quite a conscientious person, Sephora. Silence. Investigation is my forte anyway, and unless Circus does well, I can't realize my goals, so I'm left with no other choice. Leaving those famous last words, Sephora marched out of the tent before everyone else. Guys, why do we have to do this? Sephora is still such a child. He always leaps into action right away. I shut the room for him. Okay, I guess we better all head out too. We are looking for the city's issues, yes? Yep. Good luck out there, everyone. Go negotiate the location for our performance tent then. Okay, got it. And then, armed with maps, we all scattered into the city. Who do we want to go with today? I mean, probably PASCHALIA, because this makes most sense if we went with PASCHALIA. Because this is his city, it's not his city, but water, spirits, stuff like that. I think something will happen with him. We shared a destination, so I met up with PASCHALIA before heading to the underwater park. Huh, we really can breathe down here. Our clothes aren't getting wet either. Apparently, Eve enchanted this area when she was constructing Orients. It should be the same as being on land. Coral and aquatic plants waved with the currents. As I observed our surroundings, I noticed many couples around. Right, he mentioned that couples who go on a date here would be together forever. Though, it was a little late, so I recalled the Fairman's words yesterday and felt restless. Snap out of it, we're only gathering until this isn't a date. After collecting myself, I turned to look at PASCHALIA. He was staring at a person cleaning a water fountain. Is something wrong, PASCHALIA? That person seems to have a contract with the water spirit. This won't contribute to our investigation, but can I go talk to him for a bit? Sure, of course. PASCHALIA had told me he was searching for someone skilled in water magic after all. This city has strong ties with water spirits, so our coming here was a golden opportunity. Furthermore, though PASCHALIA has said it wouldn't help our quest, in my eyes, talking to a resident, no matter what our motives are, would definitely benefit our investigation. I agree. There we go. Tafalia is changing for the better. Excuse me, may I have a moment of your time? Yeah, are you asking me? The AG paused his work and faced PASCHALIA.
Oh, yeah?
You seem to be connected with water spirits as well. Yes, that's the case. Are there a lot of people who have contracts with water spirits in the city? Yeah, in the past there were even more spirits around and we all coexisted in harmony. But as the spirit population shrunk, contractors saw I have to decrease as well. Recently even leaf boughs have become scarce. Leave vows. Sephora mentioned that. Excuse me, what exactly are the leave vows? You see, in the past, everyone would make an oath to Lady Leave whenever there was a wedding in Orient. They'd pledge to be together forever, in sickness and health, and even after death to them part. Whoa, that's sick. If the two swore with all their hearts, Lady Leave would give them her protection. The protection of a great spirit, that's wonderful. But those who broke the oath will be punished severely. Punished? There have been cases where adulterers lose their sight or the ability to walk. Cheaters. Such retribution. Yeah, I think I can see why people would be scared. I don't think it's harsh. When my opinion, like, I don't like cheaters. I've been very vocal about this for my whole life. Cheaters aren't fun. They're not great to deal with. Cheaters affect everyone, not only just their partner, but the people around them, their environments, group dynamics, future encounters, future trusts and loyalties, and etc. So I don't think it's a harsh penalty, but I will say I can't imagine it because, again, we are... Oh, no! It wasn't letting me click it, and now it is. Heck yeah. You tried, and you failed. But I'll say I can't imagine it in the sense of, like, we can't see spirits, we can't see the great spirit, so I'll say that. But I don't think it's a harsh penalty. I think when you make a vow, you're supposed to understand what that vow means, and if you break it, that's on you. Honestly, I can't even imagine it. I mean, you're meant to go into marriage with the conviction. Yes! Yes! You're meant to go into marriage with the conviction to share your lifetime with one person alone, right? Look at Speria, for example. Even after her husband passed away, to this day, her heart is still dedicated to him alone. That, I think, is a different conversation. I think that's an entirely different thing. I respect people who do this, but I don't think that should be the example. I don't think that should be the rule. I think it can be an example of something. I don't think that should be the rule, the requirement, the necessity. But cheating and stuff like that is absolutely like absolutely not. Maybe I don't get it because I've never been in a relationship before, but if you love someone so much that you're willing to exchange vows, the ideal is, of course, to maintain that partnership forever. Yeah. So I can't really imagine or understand someone choosing to break that vow. Same here. I also haven't fallen in love before, so I don't know much, but whenever I see my parents who love each other a lot, I admire the kind of bond they have. Yeah, the punishment is scary, that's true, but there are people around us both that would probably never draw that sort of ire. Yes, I agree. Hell yeah, Tafalia. That's why I don't think it's actually so hard to achieve. You and I both have no experience in the matters of love. We're like twins. Twins. His word choice was just cute enough that I found myself letting out a small laugh. Perhaps because of punishment, more and more people thought that a normal wedding was better, and the leave vows died out. There are remains of it. People still confess or propose on boats and ferries, but that's about it. We witnessed one when we arrived here. Yeah, water spirits made an arch of water and blessed the couple. Spirits voluntarily done this for a long time. Yes, the water spirits residing in Orient love the citizens living here. But the people are starting to neglect that. It's unbearable to watch. I turned to look at what the janitor was pointing out and saw litter floating around. There are more tourists and the city has flourished, but we've also lost things along the way. This is very regrettable to me. Bro, why? Like, there's a trash can right there. Oh dear, we've talked for quite a while. I need to return to my work. Okay, sorry for disturbing you, and thank you very much. As we watched the janitor get back to his job, I whispered into Pascalia's ear. Paschalia, are you going to ask him about water magic? No. The spirit he's contracted with didn't seem to be very strong. Not to mention, I can't get in the way of his work. I see. There's trash all over the place now that I think about it. Cleaning it up all must be tough. When the environment the spirits live in becomes polluted, their bodies shrink. Worst case, even some disappear. Water is the life source for water spirits. How could these people sully it? Paschalia was usually a gentle soul, but now there was a dark expression on his face. Paschalia is a contractor, and spirits are his friends. I'm not surprised. You mentioned that there are a few spirits around. I'm a little concerned. I know. Most people can't see them or hear their voices, but That doesn't mean anyone has the right to trample on them. Paschalia. He's seeing pain on their behalf and seeing that I can do nothing. Hey, how about we collect trash too? Huh? We can go help the person earlier. I'm sure the spirits would be very happy. It might not make much of a difference, but I think it's better than doing nothing. I rolled up my sleeves and picked up a paper box that was lying around. I was wondering why it was so oily. It has fries in it. They should have thrown it into the garbage if they didn't want to eat it. You're such a kind person. No, you're the kind one. I only started caring more about the spirits after I began talking to you. I can't see them, but we can communicate. Spirits are also living, breathing things. Humans would hate it if some random person made their house dirty. I'm sure it's the same for them. As I talked, I picked up some paper scraps and threw them into the trash can. I really respect and admire that aspect of yours. Oh, you think too highly of me. There's very little I can do. That's not the case at all. Everyone puts themselves first. I'm also one of those people. But that's why I think you're amazing. You're willing to soil your own hands for someone else's sake. See? The spirits are happy too. They're all saying thank you. Paschalia gazed at something in the air and broke out into a smile. Though I couldn't see them with my own eyes, hearing that the spirits were happy, I felt my motivation soar. Alright, let's clear away the trash along the entire path. Tell me when you find risky things like glass. I'll see to those. Okay, got it. Thanks. Oh, are we about to have Pascalia's point of view? Heck yeah, baby! I leaned down to grab some trash and looked over. She was squatting down on the other side of the path and collecting litter. She's not going to get anything in return, but she still gives it her all. You really are amazing, Tafalia. At first, I'd felt a duty to protect her because she was a girl, but then I learned that she was much stronger than I ever imagined, and sometimes she was the one pulling me forward. I started finding this journey fun. I think I have her to thank for that as well. Hey, Vita. My real adventure didn't turn out like the ones in books. But, you know, I really, really enjoyed it. If only it could last forever. The water shook and ripples appeared on the surface. My appearance was reflected on it. I found myself sighing. Sorry, I need to get myself together, right? I'm sure that there must be someone. Oof! And that is when I'm going to end it here today, guys. There is a lot that's happening. And I feel like Paschalia, all of their past are obviously going to be very deep and very meaningful and going to teach us something. But Paschalia's feels different for some reason. I don't know what it is, but the fact that he's willing to do something, even though he doesn't remember who he himself is, just shows how naturally kind-hearted he is, because he doesn't even remember how he was raised, who he is. So seeing that he could have chosen to be anyone and still chose to be this calm, relaxed person, even though he's under such a stressful condition, it means a lot. So I don't know. I'm excited to hear his story. And I hope you guys are too. I'll see you guys later. Peace.